back. Welcome back to the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. My name is Howard, certification course, and we're just going to log into our management console. Uh, what I wanted to do today was to go into storage. So we'll go into services, and we'll set up a S3 storage unit, one of the most popular, so another one of the most popular services you're going to do. First thing you're going to do when you get your free account most likely will be set up a server with the EC2 instance, and then set up a storage account. So I'll just go through the storage account here. So they call it a bucket. The storage account, and that's the S3 storage bucket. So we'll just start to create a storage bucket, and we'll just name it test bucket, and you can select your region anywhere in the world. We'll just leave it on the US East Coast, and you have your bucket settings, block all public access. You can turn on the public access, and you can give people from whether it be your customers or another company access to files. You can have block all public access, so only internally you can access this storage account. You have a number of advanced settings. I think it's only one advanced setting actually. Yeah, object lock. So you can enable or disable that. Automatically enables bucket versioning. So if you go and it'll give you a warning if you disconnect if you open up public access, and you have to acknowledge that this might result in this bucket and the objects within becoming public. So you have to acknowledge that. Otherwise, you have to turn it off. And like I said, you'll be able to give people a URL link for public access if you don't block it. And that's basically it. And then at the bottom, you just create your bucket, and it'll give you the storage. Now, I'm not going to create it, but then it'll be listed here as a bucket under the name and region and access, and you'll have the bucket for your storage of files. As you know, the free tier gives you, or as you might not know, but it gives you 5 gigabytes of data in your S3 bucket. So if you go over that, I think it's like 2 cents a gigabyte per gigabyte over. You'll start to pay after 5 gigabytes when you store more. And that's basically it for the storage. Now you can give access, like I said, you can give people access in groups or whatever, your user groups, access to whatever bucket. You have a whole list of buckets here, and you can give access to specific data storage buckets to grant them access. So for others, like it says here, for others to access the objects in your buckets, you'll need to explicitly grant them permissions. So click on that, it'll say working with buckets, and I'll give you basically how to give people permission to accessing. So if you go to accessing buckets, then you'll see here bucket name, virtual host. Yeah, I'm managing public access to buckets. That's where I want to see it, and you'll end up with an HTTP address for the bucket, like this, Amazon AWS, and then the region, and then the name of the bucket, and then you can give that URL, and it'll, if it has public access, you can just click on it, and your clients or other people that have access to the internet that you deal with developers or whatever. I don't know if you want to share code or something with a developer, open source code or whatever. So you can give them the URL of your bucket and they can access it. So that's it for the buckets in S3, and we'll come back with another video. We're going to be doing the database next.